Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. What happened? What happened? We good? We good? Okay. All right. Before we open this thing, I just want to show you something, Cam. Something I brought back with me from home. And it's something that I really do not think anyone can find anymore. And I know it's like a kid's puzzle. However, it is this. An official Johnny Quest Cartoon Network puzzle. It's only got like 99 tiles, so it's not a big puzzle. I mean, the pieces are like fairly huge. I'm just hoping I have everything in here. Also, this is an extra piece which should not be there, but whatever. So, I'm guessing there's like a surprise puzzle in here? Whatever. Look, it's his face. You need to put that on a wall. That is the plan. That is definitely the plan. Because this is such a cool thing to have. And it's really unique. Because, to be honest, I don't think you can find anything else with Johnny Quest right now. Or anything like from the old school, cartoons that we grew up with. What's his toothpaste, man? It's so white. I don't know. It's probably something he developed in Quest World. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do something like that. You guys don't need to see all of my forehead. Yeah, that'll kind of work. So this thing is fairly big in comparison to my head. Really tall, really big, okay? And heavy. This is the Dungeons and Dragons Wrath of Ashardalon board game. It's supposed to have 42 plastic heroes and monsters, including the huge the huge red dragon, 41 illustrated interlocking dungeon tiles, 9 illustrated hero and villain tiles, a rulebook, an adventure book, 200 encounter, monster, and treasure cards, 192 markers and tokens, and 20 sided die. So a D20. Long story short, I wanted this series, basically, of board games for a long time now. Since I ever saw that there are RPGs in board game format, and I've seen this game on a YouTube channel called Watch It Played. Now, the guy is a really chill guy. He usually played solo. Sometimes his kids would be as special guests on his channel. And the whole premise of his channel was that he would take a game and tell you basically how it's played, and then play with you a scenario or a campaign or something on that sort throughout multiple episodes, going forth and back and forth basically on the rules as you would encounter them, thus seeing exactly what the game had to offer. And that is exactly where I have seen this game. Now, he did have all of the expansions, I believe, and he did play kind of a weirder campaign, showcasing basically all of the things. But what I like about this board game specifically is that you can play it solo, and you can actually play it as a CRPG. You can play it solo and control all 5 heroes if that's what you choose. Basically, you have your party and you go throughout the dungeon. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Or you can play with friends, and each of your friends is a character, and take their turns. Sorry about my language and way of speaking. I am tired and I am rusty. I am definitely rusty. It has been more than 2 months since we've done any kind of content. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Woo! Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep this like here, maybe? No. I don't even know where. There. I'm good? Okay, first things first. We have the Dungeons & Dragons Wrath of Ashardalon board game rulebook. Okay. It has about 15 pages on how the game is played. So not so difficult to comprehend. Next we have the Wrath of Ashardalon adventure book, and this consists of also 15 pages with some adventures. How to use the adventure book. Okay. And then we have Adventure 1, A Day in the Life of a Hero, adventure setup. This is basically how you start. Let's see what else happens here. Adventure 2 is Monster Hunt. Adventure 3, blah blah blah. So it's basically a step-by-step tutorial. Something on that sort. No, not really. So each adventure has its own setup and probably some kind of special rules. Yeah, we have victory, okay, and defeat. Victory. The heroes win the adventure by destroying all of the monsters in the secret chamber. She's having fun. Insert Jaws theme. Defeat. The heroes lose this adventure if any hero has 0 hit points at the start of his or her turn, and there are no healing surge tokens remaining. Okay. So fairly simple. It tells you exactly what you need for the setup. Then you have your special rules for the adventure, and then specific things may or may not occur. Next we have our boards. Not a whole lot of boards on top. I'm guessing there are a lot more on the bottom. Yep, seems like it. This is a pack of 4. And this is how the dungeon tiles look, right? And they have like specific markers and a specific arrow which points to which way and how they have to be placed on in conjunction to one another. One second. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to take 5. I need to go help with bath time. So if you guys want to stick around and continue this, stay tuned and we'll continue the unboxing. If not, check out the video later on the YouTubes. Okay, I'll be back. Hey there, guys. Bath time was a success. Joy, what the fuck are you doing? Alright. Okay. This is kind of annoying on the back right now. I need all the space I can get. All the spaces I can get. Alright. Alright. And on that note, let's continue. So, we have our first board. And then we have our encounter and other things like that. So here is a cleric utility power healing him. Oh, come on, focus. Focus, you dingus. There we go. You sing a smoothing song? Oh, come on. I hate you, little camera. Okay, another pack of cards. Trap. Poisoned dart trap. Active heroes tile. If that tile already has a marker, discard this card and draw a new encounter card. Trigger the trap during your villain's phase. Attack each hero on this tile. Attack plus 8, damage 2, and poisoned miscellaneous 1 damage. I'm always the cleric or bard if somebody plays the ranger. Okay. So, again, I'm coming back a little bit to the game. I like this because you don't require a DM. You're basically going in, busting down the dungeon door, and going with your party, scouring out and uncovering the dungeon as you go forth, and so on. The encounters progress and happen. And there's a monster phase, so basically the game has a phase where everything happens according to the rules and their movements or whatever. It's a bit like Descent, yes and no. So, no, because Descent requires a dungeon master that takes control of all of the monsters and knows the dungeon layout and knows exactly what... and the dungeon master also has like a pack of cards, and he gets energy, which he can then utilize to cast specific spells or encounters or place traps, and things like that. Not the second edition, as far as I know. I'm not sure. Descent second edition is on my to get list as well. We're basically on the verge of starting a really nerdy Dungeons and Dragons-y RPG themed board game collection and other things like that also. First miniature is the dragon itself. Now where's my trusty knife? Also, I'm really wet. I should really watch it with cardboard not to damage it. Oh, and the dice is also here. The dice. The dice is so nice. Let us see. I like the fact that they include at least a little bit of a organizer in it. So that's cool. Okay, let's see this miniature. Here's where we're gonna place all our big tiles after we take them out from the cardboard. And this is probably where we can dump all of our tokens and whatnot. Cool, I like that. Okay, the dice, I think I've seen better quality dye. However, it's still cool. It's not really brown and it's not really red. It's kind of like what a stale wine color would look like. It's plastic. It's plastic, not wood. Let me see if I can focus that. There you go. Now you can see the texture. Okay. That is the dye. And here's the big dragon. Cool details on it. Let me see if I can focus it. Right? So there are a lot of cool details on the dragon. Also, like, kind of rubbery plastic, right? So it has a little bit of, it's not solid, but it's still like decent, but it can flex a little bit. It has some elasticity to it. Now, this is also a problem a little bit. You guys can see that the base is there, but the wing is a little bit too far down. So that's probably something that needs to give after a while if you like place it like that, I guess. I don't know. You don't really want to break it. I don't mind that much. It's something that triggers me a little bit, but hey, it's still a huge ass miniature, right? You can't complain. For 50 euros, the value that you get in the entire box is it's good. Okay, here we have some more creatures. Here we have some special miniatures. I don't know. Here we have some more creatures. Okay. And then we have a lot of heroes. And then we have some other heroes? I don't know. A lot of stuff. I'm telling you guys, a lot of stuff. So there are 2 of monsters and some other things here. Okay, let's start with the monster bits without damaging anything. Let's see what we got. We got some snakes. Okay. We got some snakes. One, two. Buckle my shoe. Then we have a... Ooh, this looks like a demon. It has a tail and horns. Right? Then we have some sort of summoner, priest, acolyte. He has some skulls on his back. Right? Hey, Joy. Then we have some sort of a hellhound. Rawr. Okay. More of these little fiends. Yeah, more. You have like a sword and a shield. Okay, more of the acolyte summoners or whatever. Okay, we got 3 acolytes, 3 little dudes, 3 snakes, and the 1 hound. And the big dragon. Now, let's see, what do we have here? This is like a different color. What a zoo. So this is a different color for the monsters. Let's see why. Oh, what is this? Ew, that looks like tentacles with teeth and eyes. Let's see if I can. Interesting, right? Okay, we got a couple of these things. Then we have like a werebear or just a grizzly or something like that. Lizard realm? I don't know, man. I don't know the realms from D&D or whatever they are. I mean, this is why I'm... Oh, it says on the bottom, cave bear. See? Cave bear. That's helpful. So, what does this thing say? Gibbering mouther? Trying to focus it. Come on. There we go. Gibbering mouther. Isn't that the bugbear? I don't know, man. Okay, this is a human cultist. Then these guys are Legion Devil. Then the snakes are snakes. Literally, it says snake. Then this is a Rage Drake. Okay. And the dragon says Ashardalon Red Dragon. Okay. So this is like the big ass baddie. Okay. Bears, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Oh, what is this? Let's see. We're gonna leave that a little bit there. Okay, we got another one of those turds. This is small. Like super small. This is a Kobold Dragon Shield. These guys look cool. Okay, here goes nothing. Let me see if I can focus these guys. Huh? Huh? Nice, huh? But they're like super small. Okay, we got 3 of these. And then we got, in a special case, because apparently they're really flimsy. Yeah, okay. These guys are grells. It's like a tentacly brain with a beak. A bird brain. Okay. So it seems we have 3s and 3s. A lot of 3 times the smaller things, and then we have like the big dragon, the Drake thing, and then we also have this Otyugh. Otyugh. It's spelled like that. Otyugh. And it's this little thing. Okay? This little monster here. Rah. Alright. That was one of the things. Now, let's take a look at these things. These are something else entirely. I'm gonna need to figure out how to store these figurines better without destroying them. Okay, we have a Bellux Goth. That's that. Then we have a Crush Orc Storm Shaman. I'm guessing these are like special mini bosses. Looks more like a beholder. Okay. Then we have Merak, Kobold Dragon Lord. Small little. There we go. He has like a pickaxe, sword. No, it's just a sword, but the tail is in there. And he also has a nice shield. He's small. And then we have a Margraf Duergar Captain, which looks like this. Now, upon acquiring this kind of a collection, I might actually get into painting miniatures, so we might end up doing a couple of mini painting streams. I think these are more miniature bosses, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see. Man, it's warm already. Tuck, tuck, tuck. There's a lot to look at in one of these board games, but I love it. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have a Orc Smasher. Orc Smash. Orc. There we go. That's an Orc Smasher. You haven't done that in a while. I mean, painting. True. Okay, another smasher. Another smasher. Okay, 3 smashers. Then we have some archers, which are orc archers. Okay. Looks like this. Trying to focus. There we go. They're using like Nerf bolts, you know, because it's child friendly and they don't want to poke anyone anyone's eyes out. And then we have 3 more little Durgar guards, which look like little dwarves, and they look like this. And they're as big as the hammer. So those are the minis, and these are probably the heroes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 specifically. Okay. Like in Descent, you get 8 from the get-go, I think. 8 or 10 heroes that you can choose from. Here we have specifically 5. So we have a dwarf fighter named Vistra. Okay, she looks badass. She has like the hammer and the shield and the bear pelt on her, right? Then we have Quinn, a human cleric who has a big shield. And why can't he focus? And a scythe. Since when do clerics use scythes? Whatever. Well, at least the shield has something holy on it, so there's that. Then we have Tarak, a half orc rogue. So this would be you, Cam, probably. You also have like a crossbow and a sword. He looks kind of weird. Can't get him to focus well. It will not focus. There we go. I'm walking in the shadows. You can't see me anyway. Okay, then we have... Ooh, sexy. Keyleth, an elf paladin. That would probably be me. I like paladins. Come on, focus. There we go. And lastly, we have... Ooh. Okay, now that's cool. We have Heskan, a Dragonborn Wizard. Hey, Joy. So, dragon folk that doesn't want to... I hate you, camera. There we go. Cool. So those are the minis. Let's see if I can put all of these minis over here. Slowly. Let's put some of the bigger ones here and that there, and these guys over there, and these little dudes over there, and this guy there, and this bigger dude on top. I mean, they kind of fit. And then we have some more cardboard to pop out. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. To pop out. Let's put this thing back. Okay. Okay. Cards go here, obviously. I mean, the die can go in there as well. I don't know how this big guy fits in here. He kind of fits in here. Ah, well. Ah, well. But now it's time. It is the time to get these things taken a look at. First, start with the smaller one. Is this fun for you, man? Because it's a lot of fun for me. Can't wait for us to play. Well, I am gonna stream play some campaigns from this thing. So if we can establish like a good way of having kind of a schedule, you can pretty much take control of the actions of one of the heroes, and even when you're not around, I can still like do some of the actions for you. But basically, yeah, I think we can manage to do some way of sharing chat the opportunity to play along, because that is something I want to do. I've been trying to do that, and I've been thinking about that for a long time now, how to integrate, chat to actually play board games with me. Okay, let's see. What do we have? The first one, we have 4 dungeon tiles that get to pop out over here. Oh, this is so satisfying. That's how a dungeon tile looks. Right, they're all this super square, and they all have like a specific arrow which is pointing in a direction. I don't know, because that helps you determine exactly how you're gonna place it. You're always going to go like with the arrows outside. So if this would be our first tile, we could put something here, and then it would grow out that way, or it would grow out that way, or that way, and we would definitely come from this side, or something like that. I'm going to have to read all of the rules. And what's fun about it is that when you play, you can actually get to the state where you know the rules and you can have some specific rule set, but every time you go in the dungeon it's gonna be different because you shuffle these dungeon tiles upside down and you don't know exactly what's gonna happen and how the layout is gonna be. So every time you progress from a tile and you discover the next part, you draw one of these things. And I forgot exactly how the encounters work, but yeah. What? This doesn't fit there? Impossible. How does that not fit there? Are you kidding me? What? These things don't fit here. Oh well. Oh well. Tile sheet 1. Tile sheet 5 through 13 are under the holding tray. It even tells you. You know, just in case you think, oh no, I don't have the entire game. What have they done? Oh, you just gotta open it. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? More tiles. Oh, oh. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. They kind of look the same, but they're not. Right? So this one looks like that, and this one looks like that. The sound of pulling out the tile for the first time, love it. Yeah, I like it too, man. I like it too. Okay, this one has a white arrow, so I don't really remember what the colors significate. Significate? I don't know. English bad. What the significance of the color of the arrow means, but it definitely means something. So yeah, that thing has a white arrow. Also, the scorch marks over there, that's also something that significates like a trap or some shit like that. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't English today, don't worry. You're not alone. Traps or encounters, yep. Let's see, what do we have here? One more tile. This is basically therapy for me. I don't know why, but it's just something that I enjoy, and I hate deteriorating like corners and not taking them out perfectly. I don't know why. It's just something. Okay, now we have a Dazed Token. The punch out is really good. I mean, you apply a little bit of force, but everything comes out pretty super clean. This is a condition marker, and there we have it, the Dazed. You can only move or attack, not both. Discard this marker at the end of your hero phase. Our OCD is strong, Luke. It's the same for me. Cool. Let's see, what do we have here? We have a Wizard's Eye. Pop. I can't focus it. A Wizard's Eye token. Nope, it doesn't want to. Yeah, almost. And then we have a mirror image with +2 AC. break. There we go. And then we have Ashardalon Red Dragon Token. Oh. Interesting. Why do we get tokens for these as well if we have the miniatures? Right? Oh! Because that's how you draw and you don't know. I get it. See, on the back it just says monster, and you might end up drawing a monster, and then you see which monster comes on the board. So that's the Ashardalon Red Dragon monster. Interesting. Now, obviously, I didn't read all of the rules right now, and it has been a long time since I have seen the video of how it was played. And this is the Rage Drake. But in theory, and in practice, actually, and the more sets you have, the more RNG there is in how the dungeons are gonna roll out, because a lot of things can go sideways. You can summon 2 bosses or 3 bosses or some shit like that. The god of RNG. Oh, and the Orc Shaman. Yeah, these guys have silver outlinings, so I'm guessing mini bosses. And these 2 guys have the red-ish, brown reddish outlines. So boss. Okay, next on the tiles we have some HP tokens. Not gonna take all of them out right now. So that's an HP token for 1 HP. It also says HP token. Goddamn camera. I'm gonna have to clean up this one a little bit. Good enough. So there are a couple of HP tokens. Oh, that's a monster HP token. I have no idea. That's a shield. Coffin, shield, something like that. And that is a 5 HP token. It's 1 big. I can take it out. So that's like 1 big token for 5 HP. Cool. Okay, another board, another Dazed Token, more mirror images. Then we have more of the monsters over there, right? You can see monster tokens. And that's a treasure token, and let's pop this sucker out and see exactly what it is. That's the looting mechanic. I'm pretty sure your characters can also level up, have specific skills, stuff like that. So the treasure token thing actually just says draw a treasure card. I don't know if there are randoms. The other things are, again, HPs and tiles. Here we have more treasure cards, draw treasure card, tiles. Then we have some flaming spheres over there. It won't focus. There we go. Flaming sphere. And those are the treasure cards again. And the HPs and monster HP and the shield token. Now I'm not gonna pop all of these things out right now. Like I said. Sheet number 4 again. Ooh! Here we have something different for treasure. This does not say draw a card. And instead, it tells us that we're gonna get a bag of copper. Oh, 100 gold pieces? It's weird because it says a bag of copper and it says like 100 gold pieces. But you get the point. So that's that. Again with the dazed thing. Then we have a cleric's shield, which is +2 AC. Oh, yeah, something like that. Again, focus sucks. Yeah, that's the cleric's shield. Okay. Now this pile is probably where it's gonna start getting interesting because we can already see like the monster sheets. Come on, I just wanna... There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sheet number 5, we have blade barriers. So those are new. They look like that. Nothing too fancy. That's new. Also treasure, HPs, and tiles, and also the dazed. Here we have... Ooh, now these are special chambers. These are horrid chambers, apparently. Large horrid chamber. Place additional horrid chamber tiles next to all of this tiles' unexplored edges. Oh, okay. So that's like a big chamber and you uncover a lot in one swoop. Then we have here some bags of silver over here, which are 200 gold pieces each, HPs, and then we have a new status effect, which is poisoned. You take 1 damage at the start of your hero's phase. Discard this marker at the end of your hero phase if you roll a 10+. More interesting chambers. Now these already look a little bit different, right? Also, it has like red arrows. Dire chamber entrance. Well, the get wrecked tile? Yeah, probably. Here we have some caltrops, poisonous, more silver bags, more HPs and stuff like that. I gotta watch it. I don't want to exceed the heaviness on the cardboard and on the figurines, because these things are heavy, right? That's why they place them on the bottom. Okay, let's see, more big chambers. This is where it gets interesting, right? Then we have some familiars, I guess, or NPCs. We have Alec and Brandis. There's Alec and Brandis. Also poisoned, gold pieces, HP, blah blah blah. Obviously they gotta put all of the small ones always on where they have extra space. And then we have Cassie and Donald and bag of gold. Okay, this gives 300 loot. Long hallway, tunnel exit, vault. Okay, some more special tiles. There's the long. A hero on the stairs at the end of his on her hero phase can leave the dungeon. And there's the vault. Those are like the 300 gold bags of gold. And then we have Cassie and Donald. Why won't you focus? There we go. Okay. More dire chambers, more horrid chambers, ancient battlefield, secure exit. Okay, those are also interesting. Then we have the secure exit. Then we have the ancient battlefields. You can see a lot of things on the ground there. More NPCs, I think. Elizar, and then we have a gear bag. More gold and whatnot. Okay. And this is where it gets interesting. This is where who. Okay. These are our typical doors. So this is a locked door that you place on above the tiles where there are doors. Basically, like, let's say for instance here you would place this like that, so the door is closed, and when you successfully open it, it says unlocked. Sorry, it says unlocked and discard this door, and then you have like your opened door. So that's a door tile. And then we have like special tiles. We have an altar. It has a gold rim, so I'm guessing it's like on one of the... Oh, this is an adventure tile. Interesting. This is an adventure tile. It says altar. It has 12 AC and 5 HP. Okay. That's a thing. And then we have some traps, which are some whirling blades. This is an encounter. And then we also have some more things, such as a hazardous split, a flying carpet, a vast gate ritual, and volcanic vapors. Now, this is also really cool. These are our characters. This is a character card. So, Hascon, the Dragonborn Wizard. You seek the magic and knowledge hidden below Firestorm Peak, and you'll take on every monster to get it. Okay, we have our AC, our HP, our speed, our surge value. Okay, and we also have level 1. We have Mage Hand. You can open any door on your hero's tile, not just adjacent doors. Then we have powers. You can use the following power cards. Hurled Breath. Select 1 wizard utility power. Select 2 wizard at will powers, or select 1 wizard daily power. Okay, now we can level up our heroes, as you guys can see. Now this is level 2 from Hascon. So try to focus. Why won't you focus, you dang dingle? Okay. Please focus, you damn thing. Okay, so Dragonborn Wizard, when you level up, increase your HP points by 2, your AC by 1, and your surge value also by 1, and choose an additional wizard daily power. Oh, come on. Mage Hand is the same thing, and critical hit. When you attack and roll a natural 20, you deal +1 damage. So I'm guessing there's only like level 1 and level 2. I don't remember exactly how you level up the characters. There's probably something, but I forgot exactly how. You need to probably get something, or you need to have a specific amount of gold to level up. Something on that matter. Okay, like I said, these are your characters, basically your character sheet. Yeah, so here are more of the characters. We have Quinn, we have Torok, the rogue, Keleth, the paladin. There we go. And we also have Vastra, the dwarf fighter. And here we have like the monster villains or whatever cards. Let's see what these things do. For instance, we have the Rage Drake, which we know is kind of a bigger, badder monster, right? It is a reptile. Okay, one is stronger, one is not. Let's see. So, this part first. It has tactics. It has the AC and HP, so armor, class, and hit points. Then, the Rage Drake activates at the start of each villain phase. If the Rage Drake is reduced to 0 hit points, it becomes enraged. Flip over this card and consult the tactics section again. Okay. If the Rage Drake is adjacent to a hero, it attacks the hero with a rending bite. If it is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a raging charge. Otherwise, the Rage Drake moves 1 tile toward the closest hero. And then we see we have the bite and the charge, what kind of damages and what kind of attack power. Now it says we can flip it And this is the Enraged Rage Drake. Activates at the villain phase. Is within one tile. Well, okay. Okay, so it becomes a lot more powerful. That is how the monsters and villains activate, and that is what they do. So they have specific things regarding where they are and how close they are to specific characters, right? Now, let's see. There's the Orc Storm Shaman and the Otyug as well. And on the other side, these are double-sided, so you either have the Kobold Dragon Lord or the Duergar Captain. So these guys do not morph into anything else. Okay. Nice way of making use of both sides of a card. I like that. That is pretty cool. And this is the last sheet. Here on this one we have more encounters like traps, as you guys can see there, and more doors. And on the last one we have our healing surges over here. There are only 5 apparently. You use a healing surge token to revive a hero that has been reduced to 0 hit points. So these are like your resurrections. When you have no more resurrections, the game is like over. Or you can play with no healing surges, or maybe just one, or depending on the difficulty, I guess, is how easy or hard you want to make it on yourself. Then we have like time tokens. Oh, great. Time-based tokens. Then we have our starting tile. This is always going to be the tile that we're going to start upon. It's efficient, yeah. And then we have like the big baddies, which is... one of them is the Velox Goth, right? And you can see this guy is really, really strong. And then we have Ashardalon, the Red Dragon himself. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay. So, Ashardalon's Breeze. When Ashardalon is encountered, find the Ashardalon Breath special encounter card and shuffle it into the top 3 cards of the encounter card deck. Tactics. Activates at the start of each villain phase. Is adjacent to more than one hero, Ashardalon attacks each adjacent hero with a tail sweep. Grab bite, blah 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 blah. Then you also have these things over here, which I can't decipher. I can hold her if you want. So those would be the tiles. Those would be the tiles. I'll get all of them out as we go along, and we're gonna get into more in-depth content on other medias as well regarding the board game. So Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube and stuff like that. Now the first pack of cards has a bunch of things. Okay, this is like an encounter, which is the poison dart trap. It says exactly how it functions and whatnot. Then we have like the cave bear, which is a monster card. again, it says the tactics, what it does, and what the strikes has. Also, it says how much experience it gives. Okay, interesting. So that's how we get our experience points to level up. Yeah, so that's all of those things. These are a little bit harder to kill monsters, apparently. They give more experience. Okay. More monsters. Human cultist is weak, apparently. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we have all of the menacing monsters that can be summoned over here. And then we have our treasures, which is like +1 magic sword. Play this item immediately, okay. Use during hero phase and discard after that. Price 1,000 gold. Oh my god. Okay. Crossbow of speed. 2,000 gold. Okay, so that's like treasures. Lots and lots of treasures. Potions of speed. Scrolls. Thieving tools. All sorts of stuff. Then we have things like how the chambers work. So if you draw Ashardalon's lair, then this is what happens in that chamber. Okay. Then we also have adventures, encounters, and you can add in the whole adventure. I remember a little bit, so it can actually grow and get more complicated. Okay, these are also adventures. Helpers. Little cards that help you with your hero phase and explanations. Nice. Okay, so that's one pack. And in the other pack, we have our powers. And more encounters. Anyways, I think that about sums it up, I guess. These kind of look the same. Oh well. These fit in here. Kind of. Oh, whatever. I'll just put the small tokens in here for now. The ones that we got out. We can place that there for now. And the rest of it can go in here. And we'll do that in some other contents as well. There. We'll be going through the adventure books and all that other jazz as well in the foreseeable future. Until then, I am going to say adios for today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That is the grand opening and unboxing of Dungeons and Dragons Wrath of Ashardalon. There are like the base games, from what I know, are 3. So it's this one, Wrath of Ashardalon, then there's The Legend of Dazed, and also one more which I forgot the name of. And then there are 3 newer ones, which I have no idea what the names are, because like I said, they're newer ones. I remember the 3 main ones that I saw at that point in time. So yeah, there's about 6 or 7 maybe games. You can buy them individually. They all have like just like this box, they all have their specific adventures, their specific heroes, specific tiles, encounters, treasure, and all that. Obviously, if you have multiples, you can put everything together and go on like some super high-end adventures. If not, like I said, just get the one that you find, one that you get, or the one that you like the most, and have fun. If not, definitely come by in the near distant future, and we will be taking a look at the one that I got for now. And like I said, I am planning on extending the collection, so yeah, we'll definitely do some more of these things as well. Now on that note, I bid you farewell, and tomorrow, I don't know, I'll be on, and we're gonna actually start a CRPG named Solasta. So yeah, that's gonna be our game from now on. Have a great night, guys. Bye bye.